Hi guys, as you know, we are doing Shopify training videos in here. I'm just doing these for free, y'all, because I'm just like, there's so much information out there and I just don't feel like charging for this kind of a course. Mandy and I specialize in marketing and advertising. So again, we're just here trying to help you with some Shopify things. We do design Shopify stores, but we've actually held off, backed off a little bit this year on doing that because we're also growing our actual website program. So I just wanted to get in here and show you some of the things that I'm doing to work on my page, work on my store. So one of the things that I really like is I really like the search and discovery app. Okay. The search and discovery app is a Shopify app. It is free. It's something that they use. This is particularly useful for those of you who might not want to pay for, the frequently bought together or the upsell. This is a search and discovery. This will put this in the side of your product page. So that's what I have here. I'm going to show you actually where it is, but there's filters involved. So you're going to actually say, yeah, I want the format, availability, price, more filters, search. They can search for it. It does boosts and stuff. What I actually use it for is the recommendations. So I come in here and I pick out what I'm going to recommend. So I'm going to add a recommendation here. I'm going to go in. I just have been switching over my BR Paulson names to my Bonnie page because I'm getting sick of paying for two Shopify stores and I'm just going to do them all together. So this is the one that what I'm doing. So what I did is I went and I selected a product. So this is the product that I'm going to be recommending books for, and the complementary products are going to be the books in that series. So I'm going to do Falling Apart, book 2, book 3, and then I'm looking for Viral Intent. So these books right here are going to be the ones that I recommended. I'm going to actually leave them. I think that's interesting. It's like products with a price of 0 won't appear as a recommendation. The way I would fix that is I would go in and make sure I have a paperback on that and or an audiobook. And then what that would do is it would, whatever price I put on one of those variations, again, look at their variants video that we have up and let me know if you have any questions. But we have the Viral Intent book, and so that one's free, but if I went in and I changed it, it will get shown. So this will hold it in here, and as soon as I add a price to it, it will actually update that. So I could actually add related products if I want to, like, hey, are you interested in something different? I'm not going to recommend any of my sweet romances. I highly recommend that if you're doing multiple genres or different pen names in the same store, you want to make sure and make your recommendations that are appropriate for that. And so I would definitely fill it in. Now, if I was just running my sweet romances, I just let them have whatever. But since I don't want that, I want this series to be in here. So I'm just looking at, and I don't need all of them, but these are great ones to actually have throw up. Now, when I have the bundle, I'll definitely have that be my top one. So this will show these as the ones that I want to show, and then these will be auto-generated. Okay, so this is a nice, and I'm actually going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to go into my store here. And remember, I'm just doing these fast videos so y'all can see like exactly what things look like. I'm not really going to heavy edit them. I'm just not going to do that. So this right here is where you're grab the rest in the series, or like I said, that's what I named it. That's one of the settings features. Let me see if we can go in and look at that. So in the settings right here, it's like, where do you want to show in default order? Show at the end, hide. So you want to show where you want it to go. You're going to explain where you want it to be. I want this to be on my products. I don't want this in my blog posts. I don't want it to be in my pages. I want this to be predictive and it actually has worked. So the first couple of weeks, it was like was not really doing it like the predictive, but as I've had more people coming and they go from book 1 to book 3 that I have in place for my frequently bought together thing, as well as what I have recommended in my descriptions, it's actually showing them better. I don't include pages or blog posts because I'm not using my Shopify store as my website. If I was using it as my website, there would be a different way to do it. I am using Bonity for my website, so I'm using Shopify simply as my Shopify option. Now Bonity does have the e-commerce option, but again, we're just talking Shopify here, so let's just keep moving. So out of stock products, those will be at the end. And then this is how I did it. And then that's how I saved it. So that was how I did those things. When you go in here, like there's all different places that you can make changes. It's telling you, hey, look, I've had 3.95%. And I know when this happens because it actually tags them and it says, search and discovery. This is Shopify's thing. Like this is from them. So that's why I was like, ooh, I'm going to totally use this. So again, let's go back here. So search and discovery actually shows up here. So if I'm on my thing and I'm scrolling down, before I even get to frequently bought together, this actually happens here. So you can do it. Doesn't have the option to move it anywhere else. I liked this option because it was like, hey, I'm looking down. Oh wait, there's more in the series. That's awesome. Or hey, there's a, right? So in this specific book, this is one more match and this is actually a free prequel. So I have anything that has to do with this series or the next series in the world, they actually will show up. And that's because I chose that. So anyways, that's how you use a free recommendation app rather than having to pay money for something that you just might not have enough for if you're just starting out with Shopify. So check out the search and discovery app. You'll go up into the Shopify app store. Oops. And you'll spell it right. Shopify app store. And this is where you'll look for it. Search and discovery. And Shopify search and discovery right there. So all you do when you're going to add that one, you just go here. Mine's already installed, but the button will say install app. You'll install it and then activate it. You'll approve whatever. Again, it's free. I have actually really liked it. Again, I use this one, and I've turned in my other store. I didn't even have the frequently bought together, and this one did excellent. So you can do either or both, whatever works. But I like to have products all over the place because I copy Amazon, right? Okay. If you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments, and keep following us for this Shopify kind of teachable tutorials, whatever it's called, and I'll be back with another one.